a minute. Do you want to get me the second hot pocket? And I'll I'm just gonna try to keep this guy cold until we start. And let me know when we're up and running on YouTube.
You're live.
I'm live. Okay, great. Well, good morning, everybody. We are here live at the Haggin Cup for the 70th running of the Western States Trail Ride, aka Tevis Cup. And we're just getting ready here. I have some cooling things on my phone right now because this is notorious. The spot is notorious for phones overheating. Once we get started, I know that it's crinkly, so once we get started, I'm going to remove the crinkly items, and they're only going to come back on if we have a problem, like the phone's about to die. But while we're just sitting here waiting, I really want to try to keep my phone as cool as possible so we don't have an interruption in the live stream. That has happened a couple times before. It's just it's just what it is here. We're out in the hot sun in order to get the best shots of the horses and Haggin Cup judging, and we're trying our best here. If for whatever reason the live stream goes down, we're going to try to get it up and running as soon as possible. So just keep refreshing, and we'll try to get you back up. We're going to have to switch to our other phone if that happens. So it'll be about a minute. Hopefully we will not miss much. So let me turn around and kind of show you guys the scene. You're going to be good. Yeah, you're going to be good. Oh, sorry. I got a hot pocket in front of the phone. Pro tip: hot pockets are great for this. So I'm going to show you guys what's the deal here. So we're in the McCann Stadium here. We have what are most of the top 10 horses from last night. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I see 8 down here right now. We might get a few more trickle in. Not every one of these guys might show, but it's customary that they come on down. And we will provide you information as they come in to the arena, but they're just back up here in the shade right now hanging out. Walking into the arena now is Jerry Wittenauer. He is our announcer. Behind him is Bruce Weary. He was doing the stadium announcing last night. And in the screen there under the shade structure are our illustrious veterinarians. Big hand for the veterinarians of the Tevis Cup. I doubt these guys got 4 hours of sleep between the lot of them. I'd imagine that most of them have been up since Friday morning. So in the chat of this live feed, we have Andrea is putting in some fun factoids, so feel free to turn on your chat and scroll along as we go. I'll try to provide some basic information on the horses and riders, but please do also take a look at the chat. There'll be some additional information and some context here. For those who have never watched a Haggin Cup judging before, this is the best condition process for the Tevis Cup, and much like the best condition process for other endurance rides, we have a team of vets assembled. They're going to check over the horse, look at their general metabolic parameters, check their pulse, check their hydration, go over their legs with a fine-tooth comb, look for any tack galls, bumps, scrapes, and then the horses will trot out on the line for the CRI. The CRI stands for the Cardiac Recovery Index, And the way that they measure that is they'll take the pulse of the horse and then have the horse do a trot out, come back, and about, I can't remember if it's a minute or 2 minutes later, they will retake the pulse, and it's a general indicator of how well the horse is recovered. After that, they'll have the horse trot out on the circle both ways. And I'll stop talking while Jerry's going here. Please let us know in the chat if you can hear Jerry. If you can't hear Jerry very well, I will try to repeat what he's saying. I don't want to talk over Jerry, but...
Haggin Cup was started in 1964. She honored the horse that the judge would take the most superior condition.
Any comments on sound quality? Quiet. Okay. No, let's just leave it off for now. So put these in the shade. Yeah. So we heard Jerry's a little quiet and muffled. Let's just talk.
We can get a little bit more explanation on how the judgment is scoring this report. So I'll take the mic over, and we'll take care of that.
So coming up to take the microphone now is Dr. Mike Perales. He's the head vet of the Tevis Cup.
Welcome to the Haggin Cup judging for 2026. You know, it's a pretty remarkable judging process. AERC, their conference has a system for judging best condition for the handicap weight, the time.
Okay. Great. Okay. So thanks for confirming. It's hard to hear him. So Dr. Perales is talking about the process of judging for the Haggin Cup and what they're looking for. So he's talking about the first thing they're going to do is the cardiac recovery index. Then they're going to do a circle in each direction. Then they'll check their hydration, skin tenting, mucous membranes, general indicators of hydration. And then he's talking about the process where they flex the joints, pour over the horse's legs, check for tack galls, and just do a very thorough examination of the horse. And really, this process is really designed to assess the overall fitness of the horse to continue. And
Two things about how we're spreading the word on this event. Minnesota over here is working the live feed, the live casting that goes out to our worldwide entities, so we're doing that.
Jerry's giving you a shout out. And now Jerry's going to introduce Bruce Weary. Big thanks to Bruce and Dana Weary. They sponsored a couple of first-time riders this year. Very generous.
I took an Uber and I want to thank them for the invitation to do this. It's been a lot of fun. What a crew you had. They get this many volunteers together and moving in one direction. We got a lot done last night. I was just a small part of it. So it's fun to be here. Our first horse is going to be Reynolds.
Okay.
With Treasure Moments.
So the first place horse is entering the arena here. Jeremy Reynolds and Treasured Moments. We need those factoids. So Jeremy last night got his 10th buckle.
His mare is Treasured Moments.
Treasured Moments.
She has about 3,400 miles. She's done 1,900.
She is a 16-year-old 15 two-hand bay mare. She has completed Tevis 7 times, 3 Tevis Cup wins, all with Jeremy. This team together has completed 5 times with 3 wins together. Okay, I think I need an unwrapped hot pocket. Device is already hot. Let's see if I can zoom in on Treasure here. So one thing you'll notice is that they try to have the same veterinarian perform each of the different exams here, so they have a consistent base with which to judge these horses. So the same veterinarian will take the CRI, the same veterinarian will check the legs, check the hydration, and that way you can ensure that, you know, each horse is being evaluated in the same manner. But all of the judges together meet and confer after the Haggin Cup to decide among them. Okay, here, take that. Take that. Back up. Get ready for the trot out. Brandon. Oh. Apply. Okay. We got overheating protection on.
First horse.
First horse. I might need that second hot pocket. Apologies here. We're trying to work within the confines of technology here. Okay, so right now the vet's just checking Treasure all over, checking her gut sounds, checking all 4 quadrants of the gut. She's kind of feeling her all over. Okay, hopefully these hot pockets stay nice and cool here. Okay, try not to get a... There we are. There we are. Sorry for the shaky video here. We'll do our best. So Brandon, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give these to you when they trot out, because I want to zoom in and out. Okay. And when we're standing here, I'll just keep these on.
Okay. See if we make it.
Well, right now it's saying it's good. So, thanks for being patient with us, folks. We want to keep the phone happy so we don't get interrupted.
Live show on a hot day.
Live show on a hot day. So what the vet is doing now is they're flexing all of the lower limbs of Treasure, just checking for fluid and filling in the lower extremities, seeing if there's any soreness. And again, these horses have all completed the ride. The Haggin Cup judging in the morning does not affect their completion. They're just literally looking for the horse that is ready to go back out on trail this morning and most fit to continue. So that was first place horse and rider, Jeremy Reynolds, and Treasured Moments. Entering the arena is the second place horse and rider,
Bootsy, or Cardi, whatever.
Sonoma Blakeley, and her horse, SS Calypso's Cardamom, aka Cardi, an 11-year-old gelding.
Back in 2019.
Sonoma has 5 Tevis completions. She's won this ride back in 2019 on her horse Goober, and Cardi has 3 Tevis completions, and as a team they've completed this ride 3 times together. Sonoma lives up in Oregon, and the Blakeleys are at this ride every year. So here's the trot out for the CRI. So one other interesting difference, maybe the main difference here at the Tevis Cup, is that the way that the best condition is assessed. All these vets are here right now watching these horses. They've been out on course with them all day and through the night last night. And in AERC there is a score that's assessed based on the time of the finish, the weight of the rider, and the horse gets actually scored. Okay, here, I'm going to give these to you. We're going to trot. Okay. Down. Zoom in. Thank you. Cold pack applied. Okay. All right. Again, sorry for the shaky feed. I gotta get my cold packs on. So I was kind of talking about how the best condition at this ride is assessed. Like I was saying, in AERC, there's a score based on a number of factors. Here, after the judging concludes, all of these vets that you see here, all the ride vets, meet and confer in the shade and talk for about an hour about all the horses and the condition of the horses, and they all reach a consensus on which horse should be awarded the Haggin Cup. So it's a little, it comes down to the veterinarian's opinion on which horse they think looked the best after putting their hands on them today and assessing them overall. And that is one unique aspect of this process. And something to keep in mind, that many of these veterinarians are longtime veterans of vetting the Tevis Cup. That's a lot of vet in one sentence there. And we also have international vets every year come join us, usually from Australia. And so it's a very experienced group of veterinarians assessing these horses. Okay. Third place, coming into the arena now, Molly Kuros, riding Shindanka's Express, aka Mac. They both have 100% of their Tevis completions together. 5 completions for Mac, 5 completions for Molly, and all of those completions together as a team. They've been in the top 10, I think, at least twice. They are a perfect 10 for 10 on hundreds, including the 2024 ERC 100 Mile National Championship. So this team has never been pulled on 100. Pretty incredible. Another kind of interesting thing to note about Mac is that he came back from an injury last year. Can't remember off the top of my head what the details were. I believe it was some type of pasture injury that, there was some question on whether or not he was going to be a riding horse. And so it's incredible to see him not only back, but back in the top 10, showing for the Haggin Cup. Pretty amazing. This horse is he raced, he's off the track Arabian. Can't remember how many career starts. I think he had a pretty high number of career starts. So, pretty incredible horse. And he's just ridden expertly by Molly. Okay, sorry, let me put this down. It's shaking a lot. Sorry, guys. I have my tripod, but I'm having to press my cooling guys on the phone, so it's a little shaky. I apologize. So we're doing the CRI right now. Brandon, I'm going to give you my hot pockets because we're about to trot. I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Molly is part of the Crater Hill endurance team. As of late, they've been doing more FEI rides, and they sent some juniors to the Junior World Championship this year. So, and they always do a great job of bringing a lot of horses and riders to this event, especially a lot of juniors. Thank you. Boy, these hot pockets are doing a good job. Making my phone smell like pizza.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit yesterday about bloodlines of these top 10 horses, and I think most, if not all, are race bred. I don't know Cardi's bloodline, Sonoma's horse, but Treasure's race bred. Mac himself came off the track. The next horse we're going to see is race bred. I mean, they're dominating in this year's top 10 field. It's really fun to see kind of the trends in bloodlines that folks are using for endurance. And it's been really fun to see race-bred Arabians get recognized for their outstanding athleticism and suitability for endurance. It means that a lot of these horses can find really successful careers in endurance once they come off the track. And it's also great to so that was number 3, Molly Kuros and Shindanka's Express, aka Mac. Next into the arena was 4th place finisher Dr. J. Marrow and Arya. I'll get Arya's full name here. Akbaz Jet Set Arya. Arya is kind of her newer mare that she's been getting going in endurance here. This is their 2nd Tevis completion together. Dr. Marrow herself has 8 Tevis completions. She won this ride in 2024 on Ozark Kalina SWA, aka Lena. And she also won the Haggin Cup in 2021 on the same mare. So she's a Tevis Cup and Haggin Cup winner. Pretty impressive showing for this young mare's 2nd Tevis Cup attempt to be in the top 10 here. Couldn't be in better hands with Dr. J. Okay, Brandon, I'm going to give you my Hot Pockets. Zoom out here. Again,
Just like the Hot Pockets here.
keep those puppies in the shade. Fun fact, we've used ice before, and this year we had the bright idea to use frozen Hot Pockets because they're softer and they got a frozen core.
Here, there must be a method to the madness. Are those frozen? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, those are hot.
Somewhat.
The ice is too crinkly.
It's gotta
Perspires.
Yeah,
Be frozen.
it's frozen. Yeah, we went to 7-Eleven and picked them up.
Makes sense, but at first I'm like, wait.
Oh, it's unhinged. It's unhinged.
Yeah. They'll probably be cooked by the time.
My phone smells like pizza.
Gotta improvise.
You got to improvise. Yeah. All right. Here's Dr. J. Marrow and Arya on their trot out. This mare is also has racing bloodlines. And I say that knowing full well that within the broad term of racing bloodlines, there's a lot of differences in nuance. I am no expert by any means, so I'm not even going to try to speak to it. Okay, perfect. Oh man, we're
A little soft.
gonna have lunch after this.
Eventually we're going to get a marinara leak and its problems after that.
Okay, stability. Oops. Okay, Brenna. Steady as she goes here. There we go. It's fun to see how some of the top 10 riders move through the field as the day goes on. Some of them will kind of go out front and stay out front. Some of them will kind of go out slower and move up through the field as the day goes on. Dr. Marrow had a fairly conservative start coming into Robinson Flat, which I think is, as I remember, is pretty common, that she'll build throughout the day. That was certainly the case here. Yesterday, she kind of moved up throughout the day, probably as she felt how Arya was doing, and it's a benefit of having such experience in a rider. Can just really tell in how the horse is ridden throughout the day, and it's a good example for folks wanting to get into the sport to look to some of these riders and how they're managing their Tevis Cup ride, the times they're deciding to go fast, the times that they're deciding to slow down.
Next up is Suzanne for Huff. Zena. Suzanne has over 25 pounds.
Another very experienced endurance rider, talking about experience. Suzanne Ford Huff is coming next into the arena. She's on SD Zenyara, aka Zena. This is an age 11-year-old mare. So Suzanne Ford Huff has 9 Tevis completions. This is the horse's first Tevis, which is very exciting. Suzanne is a lot of times ends up in the top 10. Again, speaks to her experience as a rider to be able to successfully pilot multiple horses at this high level into the top 10. She's elected to have someone other than her trot the horse out. That's wisdom and experience right there. Find someone who you know will show your horse well. Okay, put this baby down. Land this, oh, we're sorry about that. There we go. Okay, oh, here, sorry, take my stuff. We're doing the trot out. Another thing that the riders will do is this really is a presentation of your horse. And, you want to show your horse well, you want to show your horse looking good. And so before the Haggin Cup judging, the top 10 riders are up in the wash racks, making sure that these horses are just showing their best here. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful mare here. All the top 10 horses have been beautiful, but just such exceptional condition on this mare. Just looks so well muscled and rounded and, you know, looking fabulous for having completed 100 miles of tough trail yesterday, just in her weight and presentation and her overall brightness. I mean, they all have. I don't want to just single out Suzanne's horse, but just the general comment that it just never ceases to amaze me how incredible these equine athletes are, that they take on that tough trail, that tough task, and they come back the very next morning. Just a testament to, you know, wonderful breeding, excellent horsemanship, good riding, good training, good nutrition, kind of a dialed in system. The sport is a lot of trial and error, you know. I was kind of talking about this yesterday up at Chicken Hawk, that, you know, you have to be open to learning and change, and every horse is different. And so a lot of times when I see, you know, a rider being successful with many different horses, it shows two things. It shows that they really know what they're doing, and it shows that they're flexible, they're open to changing things up based on the horse they have, the horse they're riding, because every horse is so different. Okay, so that was Suzanne Ford Huff and her beautiful mare. Next up, we have Nicole Wart and SV Sammy. Nicole, oh my goodness, speaking of experience, I'm just going to be repeating myself over and over. Nicole is a very experienced endurance rider, dressage rider. She has 15 Tevis completions, and this is her 80th 100-mile completion. 80th 100-mile completion for Nicole Wart's 15 Tevis completions. And I'll bring up those stats again because I believe Sammy also has multiple Tevis completions here.
3.
So Sammy has 3 Tevis completions, and they've all been with Nicole. And I believe at least one other was in the top 10. Another smart ride yesterday. Nicole rode with her training partner, John Perry. These two horses look just incredible all day. SV Sammy is race bred. I know he's got a pretty cool story, kind of a rags to riches story. I think he was in poor condition when Nicole got him. I don't know the details of the story, so I'm not going to try to botch it, but I do know that she has built this horse up and done an incredible job getting him to this level. And of course, I mean, he's just an amazing athlete in his own right. Nicole's been in endurance since she was a kid. Her mother has the record for the most Tevis completions on the same horse, 13 completions with quarter horse Thunder's Lightning Bar. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. So she's certainly very experienced at this ride. Nicole is also the trail master, and in addition to all of her other work on on the Board of Governors is in charge of making sure the trail is set to go. So what I think happened there is Sammy was a little off, and so the head vet, Mike Perales, asked her to retire. They were going to not go forward with the rest of the Haggin Cup judging. Next in is John Perry and my Diva, aka Diva. This is the Haggin Cup winner from last year, and this is Diva's second Tevis completion. I need my other hot pocket. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. All right. This is John's 8th Tevis, Diva's second Tevis, I believe.
Second Tevis, and they are 8 for 8 in 100s.
They are 8 for 8 in 100s as a team. Our hot pockets are getting warm. So John decided ultimately not to show. So it's a decision sometimes it's made. He just maybe thinks the horse isn't going to show well, doesn't want to come out with a horse that's not going to show to her best. So this is Andy Battello riding Royal Patron. Royal Patron is 24 years old. She won the ride back in 2016. And I believe this is Andy's first time in the top 10. He has 2 Tevis completions. Royal Patron has 8 Tevis completions. And she is the oldest horse at age 24. Her last Tevis completion was in 2019. Just a really amazing mare. She won back in 2016 with Karen Donley. Andy and Karen were riding together all day. And I'm going to share just a really kind of funny story about Andy and this mare, maybe when they're after the trot out. It's a fun story from yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna have you take my rapidly melting. Oh boy, let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, looks like we got Karen. Hopefully this thing sticks it through here.
So we do have a backup stream set up with my key. So if this goes down, we'll have a second stream that comes up quickly.
Okay, so everyone, we're just getting to the point where the hot pockets can only do so much. So if my phone goes down because it gets overheated, just be patient. We're gonna get the other stream going up very quickly. We have it queued up, ready to go. It will literally be a matter of 30 seconds, so you will not miss hopefully anything. And if it happens, hopefully it happens in a period of time where we're just doing a CRI or something. And it's our goal to not miss any of the trot outs here. Andy's from Southern California. Royal Patron is race bred. Full purebred Arabian mare. So the funny story from yesterday was I was doing the live stream at the Highway 89 crossing, and
Mile 7.
this is mile 6 into the ride, and it's fun. That location usually gets people, locals showing up that want to see the ride. It's always a really fun atmosphere though. But you know, some people might not be familiar with the sport or have really ever seen it being done before, and so we were there on the live stream, and I think Andy and Karen were the second group through, and the Western States Trail kind of winds down a few switchbacks before it goes under 89 by the Truckee River, and Andy was off running Royal Patron. I mean, of course, both of them looking very, sorry not to think I was covering my microphone, looking very lively and fluid, and this gentleman who was next to me saw Andy running and he said, "I don't think that horse is gonna make it." I was like, I don't know about that, sir. Anyway, sir, I hope you're watching. I hope you got interested in the Tevis. This is the gentleman who was off his horse running down those switchbacks yesterday morning. It was a good intentioned comment. I mean, no offense. It's good for us to be aware that, you know, this is not a sport that many people are familiar with or aware of. So we should always take the opportunity when we can to educate positively and share our love of this sport and these magnificent horses with other members of the public. You know, this is obviously a sport where the horses are very well taken care of, and there's a lot of scrutiny, and so it's good to share that with people. So that's Andy Battello and Royal Patron. Okay, our next team into the arena, Karen Donley and Miss Crossfire, aka Red, another very experienced Tevis rider. Karen has 10 Tevis completions, 1 win with Royal Patron. Red has 3 Tevis completions, all with Karen. And yeah, and this is the 10th finish for Karen. So she got her 1,000-mile buckle on this ride. Can you pull up the 10th place horse? Let's see if I see them down here. Okay. Tierney. It looks like Red is spooking at the crowd. Can be a little overwhelming being in here, this big stadium with all these people. You know, we ask a lot. We expect them to carry us happily and willingly down the trail for 100 miles and then come into a stadium with clapping, yelling, loud people and take that in stride too. So we'll definitely give Red some grace for that. Okay, I'm gonna give you my my soggy pockets. Oh my god, they're so hot. I'm gonna turn them around.
I'm mixing up the hot pocket technique here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, go back, no. Go back. Thank you. There you go. Okay. Sorry, my phone was trying to do something. Here we go. Just being a little cautious of that stadium. and the chalk line on the ground. Again, I think we can easily forgive Red. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so just to kind of keep everyone on the same page here, this is our 9th place finisher last year, or I'm sorry, this year, and we have one more team that we're waiting to show here. My phone might make it.
For those of you who can't see, we're mushing soggy Hot Pockets against a phone now. They're maybe cool.
It worked really great for the first 15 minutes. It's still going though.
Hey,
It's still going.
results based.
Results based. And it's better than the crinkly ice. Okay. So, looks like Red here is wearing glue-ons. Been trying to be better about pointing out the hoof wear on these horses as they're in here. I'm trying to look at Royal Patron. I think she's in glue-ons as well. I think Arya was shod. She had pads on, and I think she was in steel. So you really see it all. You see it all. It really comes down to what the individual horse needs, and the rider, and their farrier, and so you kind of see it all here with respect to glue-ons and steel. Okay, this is exciting. We have our 10th place finisher, Tierney Bellabert. She is our first junior as well. Oops, I'm sorry. So sorry. Didn't miss the horse. Okay, Tierney has 4 Tevis completions. She's riding CH Fancy Finesse, aka Finn. This is the horse's 2nd Tevis completion, the first with Tierney. Tierney was part of that team that went to the FEI Junior World Championships this past year. Rides with Crater Hill Endurance Team. And fun fact, this is the 2nd Crater Hill rider in the top 10 this year. So they've been doing an excellent job building out their program, getting a lot of juniors into the sport. For the past 10 years at Tevis, there's always been multiple riders from Crater Hill entered. It's really fun to see them do well here. I'm going to give you these. Just keep one on hand because I think it is still cool.
Got a marinara leak.
Okay, get rid of this one. Is this one still cool? Okay.
Just keep looking.
No, you're right. You're right. I think we'll make it through. Just keep them just in case. Thanks. Thank you. So again, Tierney here is our first junior rider in. It's exciting to have a junior rider in the top 10. There were 10 juniors that entered this year. I don't know offhand how many finished. Maybe someone can drop that into the chat for this live feed. I think I read that Tierney is 16.
I think she started finishing at age 12. She's 4th.
Yeah. There we go. I think Finn was also a little wary of the crowd, so they kind of helped get him around the corner here. Get her around the corner, Finn Zamir. There we go. Nicely done. Can tell this isn't Tierney's first time trotting an endurance horse out on a circle. She's really great with that.
It's kind of crazy to think 4 finishes by age 16. She just needs to finish every year until she's in her early 50s to tie
Barbara
Hal.
White, Barbara White and Hal Hall. She's on track. She's on track. I think Barbara and Hal started riding as teenagers.
You have to.
Yeah, yep. There you go, Tierney. You got a nice, some years ahead of you to catch up to Barbara and Hal's 34 buckles.
30 to go.
Yeah, she's young. She's doing it. Really love seeing just the investment of this community in getting juniors involved in the sport. It's so heartening. There are sponsors every year that will sponsor junior riders. Just really generous. There's sponsors that will sponsor their buckle as well. And so there's just a lot of investment in getting juniors interested in the sport, keeping them in the sport. Really, they are our future. So my phone is very hot right now. It looks like we are going to get through all of the horses that we're going to show at Haggin Cup. If we cut out for any reason from here on out, just tune in at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we will be live broadcasting the awards ceremony where the recipient of the Haggin Cup will be announced. Okay, so that's your 10th place horse and rider, Tierney, Belleburke, and Finn.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning for the Haggin Cup. We always love being down here in the stadium with these beautiful equine athletes. And thank you so much for tuning in for all of our live feed coverage this year. Join us at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the live feed of the awards ceremony. And another note is that we have videos of there was a part of the field we missed live streaming last night. We got all of those horses on video and are in the process of uploading them to Facebook and I believe YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for engaging with us and commenting. We really appreciate all of your interest and engagement in the Tevis Cup. All right, we'll see you at 2 p.m.